We back at it again, my friends, and you know what time it is. It's time to shine. This Friday, I'll be hosting a workshop, and the name of this workshop is called Shining Through Insecurities. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And the video that I made last week was also kind of centered around insecurity. And so it's something that's just really been alive for me. And it's something that's really cool. And I imagine that we all experience insecurity in some way, shape, or form. But it's like, how do we navigate? How do we navigate through insecurity? And to take it a step further, how do we shine through our insecurities and really tap into true security? True security. Let's go. Yo, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm Dave Sean, yours truly. And this channel is all about inspirations, about upliftment. I like to talk about things that inspire me in hopes that it'll inspire something within you. Hope that I inspire the light within you. And you know what we do. We just shine over here. And we shine and we be a reflection of light. And that's what we're here to do. And sometimes what keeps us back from shining our light in a powerful, authentic way are our insecurities. Our insecurities. The things that we think that we lack in. The things that we've been kind of conditioned to think. And I feel like that is kind of the foundation through which insecurities actually arise from, is our thinking. And sometimes we think our insecurities are things that are outside of us. It's like, yeah, that girl made me feel that way, so that's why I'm insecure. My mom made me feel that way, that's why I'm insecure. But it was all just a thought pattern. It was a conditioning. It was all conditioning. And over here on my whiteboard I have, where do you think feelings of insecurity come from? Where do feelings of insecurity come from? They come from our thoughts. Like, there is no other really place. It's like the thing that we experience insecure thoughts, and then in experiencing insecure thoughts, we experience insecure feelings. And this is so interesting because it can go so under the radar. It can go so under the radar because we have a tendency of thinking the same thoughts. And since we have thought these thoughts, we're going to be talking about thoughts a lot here, I guess. Since we've thought these thoughts so much, it seems that it just makes sense. And it also, sometimes we seem it's justifiable. It's justifiable while we think this way. And actually the thinking is okay. The thinking is okay. But what happens is we don't know where it's coming from. The thinking is okay, but the feelings, we don't know where the feelings are coming from. And because we don't know where the feelings are coming from, we have a tendency to look outside of us to kind of fill this gap of insecurity. I made an Instagram post yesterday and I said it made so much sense when you were a kid if you had a monster in your closet, for you to go sleep in your parents' bedroom because you're afraid of the monster in your closet. And then one day you realize, oh, there is no monster in the closet anymore. But it's like that behavior was innocent based on the circumstances that you had, based on the belief that there was a monster in the closet. It made sense that you would actually go sleep with your parents. And this is the same thing for insecurities. Insecurities are the monsters in the closet. And it makes sense that we have coping behaviors and we act in ways that keep us from being free as we want to be to cope with these insecurities. And as we know, like, there is a long list of coping mechanisms, and I don't even have to dive into it. But if I will though. One way that people tend to cope is overindulgence, consuming more than they actually need. One way to cope is to beat themselves up. I used to do that, self-deprecation. When I felt insecure, I'm like, why are you feeling so insecure right now? You need to get your shit together. But that actually doesn't work. That doesn't benefit anybody. It doesn't benefit anybody. Another way is seeking validation. I feel so insecure that I need someone else to give me validation so that I can fill my gap of insecurity, my space of insecurity. Another one is like personal development and personal growth. I need to learn more. I need to be more. I need to do more. I need to read more books. I need to go to this next seminar to fill this place of insecurity. And these are the monsters in the closet. And it would make sense to go do all of these things to cope with these feelings of insecurity. But when you see where the insecurity starts at, we thought the insecurity was outside of us. We actually thought that it was something that was making us feel insecure. But it's like we never really look to our thoughts to see, what am I thinking in this moment that's actually making me feel insecure? And even if we have looked to our thoughts, we can't get away from our thoughts. So we still have to do things to cope with the thoughts. This is the power right here. This is a game changer right here. This is a game changer right here. Security won't lie in your thoughts. There is no security in any thought. So if there's no security in any thought, why should any thought make you actually feel insecure? Because we have believed in it. We've believed in our thought process. And believing in our thought process, these transient experiences, these transient clouds that actually just flow through the sky, when we believe in those and we identify with them, this is mine, this is me right here, this is when things start to not feel so good. Things start to not feel so good. So let's take a step back. Let's take a step back real quick. So if it's our thinking that's making us feel insecure, and it's not the thing that we think it is that's making us feel insecure, so what do we do about our insecure thinking then? What do we do about our insecure thinking? There's nothing to do about it. The power is noticing that, wow, I have insecure thinking, and the insecure thinking, I have insecure feelings. I don't have to beat myself up for my insecure thinking, because this insecure thinking is probably conditioning that I've kind of probably been brought up with. But what doesn't help is to perpetuate the insecure thinking by going out and doing something to solidify that the insecure thinking is actually a real thing that's actually with you forever. And something that you just have to cope with. And something that's your plight. This is my plight, and I'm just going to deal with it, and I'm going to figure out how to cope with it. And like I said in the last video, in the seeking security, we are yet again solidifying that we're insecure. And here we go again, here we go again, here we go again. This experience is already secure. This experience of life is already stable. I wrote an ebook in last year. I wrote an ebook last year. I called it. It was, the name of the ebook was A Guide to Clarity, Confidence, and Alignment. And in the ebook, I have one page where I talked about that everything is relative. Everything is relative. So you wouldn't be able to feel insecure if there was not an aspect of you that was already secure. If there was not a stable aspect of you that was already secure. You wouldn't be able to feel uncomfortable if there was not an aspect of you that was already comfortable. And so this is the same thing. This is the same thing. When we have these insecure thoughts, they actually just take us away. They just take us away from the security that we already have. The thoughts just take us away from the security that we already have. And because we think that it's something out there, we don't notice that it's just the thoughts that's taking us away from security. So we do so many different things instead of just noticing, oh, that's just a thought that's taking me away from my insecurity. And if I believe that thought, and if I go chase that thought, and if I try to fix that thought, I am yet again perpetuating. I just keep saying the same thing. But this is already secure. I'm breathing right now. You're breathing right now. That's security right there. That's stability right there. That's constant right there. You can hear right now. Are you making yourself hear right now? No, you're not. Your blood is flowing through your body right now. That's security. That's stability right there. Nothing can actually thwart that until that time when it's all done with. But so these are the things that we can actually look to. These are the things that we can actually look to. Look to the experience. Look to the experience, because the feeling of insecurity is a transient feeling. It always will come and go. Everything is actually transient. Thought transient. Feeling transient. Emotion transient. A rise and falls. Just like a wave. That's it. You got this. You were stable already. You're whole already. You're complete already. And everything that you actually feel is already okay. Even in your insecurity, you're okay. And it's okay if you feel insecurity. We all experience it. Don't beat yourself up for it. And if you do, that's okay too. That's okay too. So tune in with me Friday, November 19th, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come to the Choose to Shine, not Choose to Shine, Shining Through Insecurity workshop. I had a Choose to Shine workshop last month. Shining Through Insecurity workshop, and this is what we're going to explore. We're going to explore what is it that what is it that what is it? What is the thought form that arises that makes you shrink, that makes you feel so insecure. And we're going to look at it. We're going to explore it. We're going to shine the light on it. And on the other side of that, you're going to be okay, because you already are. I'll leave the link below to the workshop. And yeah, tap in. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and keep a lookout because we're going to have more videos just like this. I'll speak to you soon. Much love. Peace.